All right. Yo, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a nice, relaxing weekend. We're getting ready for our first break of the day. Break 2564. It's 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball Hobby Full Case 12 box team break, which we're all good to go for. Thank you, everyone, for grabbing teams and fill this one out once again. Our stellar run of Prizm continues. With the regular season over and playoffs starting tomorrow. Best time of the year. Middle of the football season, playoff baseball, hockey starting up in a week or two. Next thing you know, basketball's getting started for real. Fall, baby. Love to see it. I think we look okay. India? It's in the valley. It's where Coachella is. It's like 2 hours. Yeah, of course. Blah was an optimist through thick and thin. Always believed in his Cleveland Guardians. Definitely is not. I'm assuming dozens, if not hundreds, of messages about how bad the Cleveland Guardians are. No, definitely not. Braves baseball. What's up, Carlson? The Braves will be back next season. It's a mojo, at least. Start us off. Braves will be back next year. In a major way, I think. Good luck to you, Carlson. Good luck to everybody in this break. Thanks again, everybody. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried about the Reds. Starting pitching is just so good. You could throw Hunter Green and Andrew Abbott out there. That's as good as the 1-2 you're going to get. You know, not worried with our offense. It's kind of it's that bullpen. All right, looks okay here. Looks okay here. All right, that's good. Box number 1, everybody. Good luck. Starting off with a Red Power and a Mojo. Red Power, Bryce Matthews for Houston, and a Mojo, Heston Kjerstad. Year 2 Heston, that's for Baltimore. 16 out of 25 on the Heston. And Bryce Matthews, Red Power. 74 out of 99. LBC, what it do, baby? Christian Campbell, the Dingers. Blue. Christian Scott for the Mets. Wow, what a season for them. That's true. But there's a lot of mentions of that in reference to the Guardians losing. 124 out of 199 of the Christian Scott for the Mets. Nice silver, Dylan Cruz. Fireworks, Franklin Arias. First auto of the break. Nice Blake Mitchell for Kansas City. Wouldn't be surprised to see him up sometime next year for the Royals. And Grover Alexander Pulsar for the Cubs. 223 out of 499. Red Wave James Wood, the All-Star. Bryce Rayner, Prismatic. True Red, Braden Montgomery, South Side now on the board. 2 out of 299. Silver Gary Sheffield. Haesung Kim Talisman. Second auto of the break behind the Thomas Harrington Pulsar. Agustin Ramirez, another catcher. This one rookie for the Marlins. A very solid season for them. I think Miami might be a little decent going forward in a tough NL East. Thomas Harrington, this one for Pittsburgh. 417 out of 499 on the Pulsar. George Lombard on the Fireworks. Nick York. Ramirez, purple. Ooh, there we go. Speaking of nice pieces going forward, How about the AL Rookie of the Year, most likely? Nick Kurtz on the purple. Nice up for the A's. 140 out of 149. An unbelievable season from him. Silver, Chase Young on the rookie as well. Skeens, Dallas Wins being the Rookie of the Year. Marcelo. Yeah, 36 home runs. An OPS above 1,000. He's 23 years old. Rookie. Nah, man, he's gonna be special for a long time. True Red, Jace LaViolette. That is non-MLB on the board. The non-MLB spot. Jace LaViolette, 197 out of 299. I'm gonna go off of the Prizm checklist. Burt Campaneris, Red Wave. Tommy White on the Dingers. Al Kaline Pulsar for the Tigers. 394 out of 499. Silver, Larry Walker. Fireworks, Jack Leiter. And corner. Green Scoops. Roman Anthony. Nice. Get well soon. Probably won't be seeing him in this postseason, even if they go a little deep. But Roman Anthony, 44 out of 75. Nice up for Boston. That's one of our covered books. Red Wave, James Triantos, and a red Prismatic Seaver King. Nationals get a numbered hit now. 28 out of 199. Blue, Johnny Farmello. One of the Mariners' top prospects. 185 out of 199. Silver, Will Wagner on the rookie. DC. Chase Dollander. Pulsar of Al Kaline. And Tommy Troy. Have 3 solid autos to start us off. Tommy Troy on the base autos for Arizona. Their first hit of the break. I'm going to zoom out a little bit after this box on the tube. Al Kaline Pulsar, 393 out of 499. Back-to-back Kaline Pulsars. Chase Dollander, Talisman. True Red of Ian Kinsler. Super underrated for the Rangers. True Red, 92 out of 299. Silver, Dylan Dreiling. Keelan Culpepper, Dingers. Zoom out. Smidge here. There we go. That's better. Nice. Perfect. Blah. Hopefully you weren't too mean to Frank on Saturday. I saw you trolling him on Sunday during the single stream, so hopefully not too mean to him back-to-back days. You and I may have different definitions of the word. Maybe that's why you've been fired so many times. Well, it's that sass. All that attitude, okay? We'll have to take this offline, since I am the HR person here. We'll take this offline. We'll have a conversation about this when it's all done over here. All right, box 2. Hae-Sung Kim. Purple. Yosuar Gonzalez, nice one there. And our first auto of box 2. Shinosuke Ogasawara. Nationals with the auto. Nice hit. Yoswar on the purple, one of our big chases in the Bowman Chrome, which we're running tonight. Our Breakers Delight case. Team break. 44 out of 149 on the Yoswar. Nice hit for the Giants. Fireworks Jack Leiter. True Red Blake Burke. Brewers on the board. I've been the HR person since I started here. That's in the contract, I promise. 207 out of 299. Blake Burke for the Brewers. Brooks Lee Silver. Dingers Tommy White. Another Doe. Pulsar Ryan Clifford. Yeah, I've been monitoring all the chats, all the messages. A lot of people have a lot of explaining to do. Let's just say that. Ryan Clifford. 136 out of 499 for the Mets. Red Wave Brian Walshman. Skeens and the Talisman. Blue. Larry Walker. Cardinals legend Larry Walker. St. Louis with the Hall of Famer. 67 out of 199. Nice Trey Morgan Silver. Fireworks George Lombard Jr. Kim Smith on the rookie. Dylan Cruz. Pulsar Austin Wells. Got a blue insert coming up too. Yankees with the Wellesley. 372 out of 499. Red Wave Vance Honeycutt. And blue Talisman. Marcelo Meyer. Nice Marcelo on the blue Talisman. Another one of that big Boston 3. 41 out of 99. Kumar Rocker. True Red. My MVP. Aaron Judge for the Yankees on the True Red. 181 out of 299 on the Judge. The MVP. Silver Joe Sewell. Talisman Hasten Kim. Ryan Johnson. There's one day I can remember. Okay. That's fair. It was an emotional day. I understand. Chiefs though would be pretty good. Hey, who'd have thought? You need your wide receiver one to look good. Pulsar, PJ Orlando, and our first numbered auto, Kyle Carr. Pulsar sensational signatures, that is for the Yankees as well. Kyle Carr, 176 out of 199. PJ Orlando, another one for Miami. 64 out of 499. Bryce Rayner. Red Power. Seaver King. Another Seaver King hit for the Nats. 47 out of 99. Luis Angel Acuna, silver rookie. Fireworks Franklin Arias. Skeens on the base. Blue. Lou Garrett. Nice for the Yankees. 162 out of 199. Very fitting for the Iron Man. Red Wave Brendan Sprout. Dingers of Christian Campbell. Pulsar Bobby Miller. Dodgers. Their first hit of the break. 275 out of 499. Namala Silver. Talisman Campbell. Prismatrix Red. Another numbered auto. Ooh, very nice. On the rookie, Christian Campbell. That's all three of that big three. Christian Campbell, Red Prismatrix rookie auto for the Red Sox. Having a great break so far. 96 out of 99. And a purple Vance Honeycutt staying in the AL East. This one's for Baltimore. First off the print as well. It's 1 out of 149. Red Wave, Billy Amick, Prismatic Chase Burns. True Red, Robin Ventura for the South Side. 35 out of 299. Silver U Millen, Fireworks Carlson Williams, and Dalton Rushing on the rookie. One sec. for it every time, man. Sorry, y'all, give me just a second.
Frank and I need to make a couple of stops. We'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go to like UPS. FedEx.
Sure thing. I'll be working.
Alright, sorry about that.
Back, Chris.
I'll hold it down here. We'll move on. Purple. Wyatt Sanford, and of course, one of our usual suspects. Oh, it's a nice one. Pulsar Prismatrix auto of Drew Jones. Arizona with their second auto of the break. 63 out of 199. One more for Pittsburgh on the Wyatt Sanford. $36 out of 149. Prismatic Jesus auto. Jacob Wilson, nice one there. It's not rookie edition, but a nice hit. True red for the All-Star. A's. 250 out of 299. Silver Medal on. Fireworks James Tibbs III. Black gold. We'll save that one for last. Russell Waldrop will hide it. Nice. Lowest number card of the break will be out of 5. Just so everyone can see it. We'll move this over. Move that over. Very nice though. Red Power, Chase Dollander, rookie hit for the Rockies. 78 out of 99. Silver Carson Williams, Talisman Leo DeVries, Edgar Guerrero. Blue, Dante Nori, Phillies first rounder on the blue. 145 out of 199. Red Wave, Zaire Hope, and a blue prismatic, James Triantos. Cubs with another hit. 54 out of 99. Cubs can be scary, man. Especially as a wild card team. Pulsar, Christian Moore. Angels on the board. We got a small checklist. Nice to see them grab some hits. Christian Moore, 128 out of 499. Silver Justin Upton, Braves edition. Prismatic Seaver King. Green Scopes. Billy Martin, next auto. Justin Reimer. Second auto with a break for Boston. They're having a great break so far. Justin Reimer on the auto. Green Scopes, Billy Martin for the Yankees. 65 out of 75. Fireworks Chase Burns. Prime Time. Beats by Dion. True Red Deion Sanders for Atlanta. Nice one. 231 out of 299. Silver Cash Mayfield. Dingers Marcelo. Dollander. Pulsar Max Muncy. Another rookie hit. Another rookie hit for the A's. Max Muncy 74 out of 499. Red Wave Christian Moore. Talisman Ethan Salas. Cam Smith. Purple Johnny Bench. The Hall of Famer. Maybe the best to ever do it behind the plate. For the Reds, 43 out of 149. Silver Spencer Arrighetti. Fireworks Caminiti. Kumar Rocker. Andrew Walters. Silver Prospect signatures of Andrew Painter. Nice hit for the Phillies. Top pitching prospect in all of baseball now. Nice silver non-numbered auto for the Phils. Nice box for them. And Bobby Witt Jr., True Red for the Royals. That's the man right there. Red Wave, Larry Walker. Talisman, Jacob Wilson. Pulsar, Tony Perez. Another hit for Cincinnati. $350 out of 499. Silver, Wyatt Sanford, Chris Matt, Christian Campbell. And let's see if this is a card worthy of being held until the very end of the box. Black gold out of 5 coming up. Person Waldrop will hide it. Going to be a vet or a prospect. Not a rookie is what I should say. Yeah, he was worth it. James Wood out of 5. There we go. The All-Star. 3 out of 5. We will throw that one up on the board. Very nice hit. Congrats to the Nationals. And Hurston Waldrop. Thanks for doing a job. Pulsar for the Braves. 196 out of 499. That's sick. Tripping. A quiet second half of the season for James Wood, but this last week was pretty solid. He still will be a big piece for them going forward. Alright, box 4. Christian Campbell on the rookie. Blue, Yu-Min Lin in our first Cherry Blossom. Do we do it again? We pulled one of these last break. I think we did it. We did do it again. Dylan Cruz on the Cherry Blossom. Man, what a 2-boxer for the Nats. DC for DC, 16 out of 20. Throw that one up on the board as well. Couple Nats on the board. Yu-Min Lin on the blue. 56 out of 199 for Arizona. Fireworks, Bubba Chandler. Pulsar. Another Al Kaline. Okay. 3 Al Kaline Pulsars, all for Detroit. 402 out of 499. Silver Trey Morgan. Christian Moore Talisman. Marcelo. True Red. Brett Saberhagen. Back-to-back True Reds for Kansas City. First Bobby, now Brett. 108 out of 299. And a blue insert behind this Red Wave Luis Angel. Fireworks blue of Carson. That's not Carson Bench. That's James Tibbs III. Tibbs, 24 out of 99. Edgar Guerrero. Pulsar. Al Kaline. Okay. How many more do you think we get? At least one more, maybe 2. 404 out of 499 on that one. Silver Yachty. King Griffey Jr. for Seattle on the Dingers. Red Power. Marcelo Mayer, nice one. And Grady Sizemore. Shouts out. One of my all-time favorites growing up. Cleveland. On the board with their first hit of the break. An auto of Grady Sizemore. Man, what could have been? What should have been? We're there for Boston again. Another nice one, too. Marcelo on the red power. 25 out of 99 on the rookie. Bezana on the fireworks. Hae-Sung Kim. Gary Sheffield blue for the Yankees. $136 out of 199. Silver David Shields. Roman Anthony prismatic. I've got a feeling about this case. I've got a feeling. Green Scopes. Paul O'Neill. Another Yankees legend. 50 out of 75. Red Wave Carter Jensen. James Triantos prismatic. Zach Veen. True Red Leo DeRocher. Cubs with the manager. 12 out of 299. Silver Griff O'Farrell. Marcelo on the talisman. Pulsar prospect signatures of Kellen Lindsay. That's it for the Dodgers. For 2024 first rounder on the board with some ink. 18 out of 199. Yankees tippy top prospect Spencer Jones on the Pulsar. 71 out of 499. Red Wave Kiki. Braden Montgomery on the Dingers. Chase Mydroth. Kobe Mayo. Purple Grady Sizemore. Why not? Double dip. Second Grady of the box for Cleveland. 22 out of 149 on the base purple. Silver Dick Allen. Slade Caldwell fireworks. True Red Ethan Salson. A Pulsar sensational signatures. Another rookie. Nice Rhett Lauder for the Reds. I can feel about this case, man. Might be one of those. 13 out of 199. Rhett Lauder. Ethan Sauce on the True Red. 45 out of 299. Jacob Wilson prismatic. Pulsar Carter Holton. One more for Atlanta. $3.99 out of $4.99. Nice Kurtz on the silver rookie. Talisman Chase Burns. I think it's one of those cases. Cherry Blossom, damn. All right, box 5. Red Power. Mike Schmidt, Pulsar sensational signatures of Malcolm Moore. Second Mojo of the break, our first auto. Texas with the Malcolm Moore Mojo sensational signatures. 4 out of 25. Nice hit. and Mike Schmidt, the greatest third baseman of all time for the Phillies. 78 out of 99. Prismatic Kyle Teal. Marcelo. Blue. Braylon Doty. One more for Cleveland. Two out of 199. Silver Jake Peavy. Fireworks Carson Bench. Edgar Quero. Alright, Pulsar Spencer Arrighetti. And Cherry Blossom number 2. Taking it back. Mel Ott. That's the New York Baseball Giants. So it goes to San Fran. Mel Ott Cherry Blossom 2 out of 20. I think that might be the second Mel Ott Cherry Blossom that we pulled here as well. Crazy. Spencer Arrighetti. That's for Houston. 16 out of 499. Dinger's Manny. Green Scopes. Jace Young on the rookie. Nice hit for the Tigers. 65 out of 75. Silver Tom Seaver. Talisman. Kurtz. True Red. Drew Beam. Kansas City. $185 out of 299. Red Wave, Bert Campaneris, and a Red Fireworks, Tommy. Wait. A's for the Tommy. 140 out of 199. Pulsar, Cam Smith. Another nice rookie hit. This one for Houston. 419 out of 499. Silver Brock Wilken, Prismatic Leo. Purple, Andy Pettit, and a Pulsar Sensational Signatures. Sean Sullivan. Rockies with the auto. 191 out of 199. And Andy Pettit, purple for the Yankees. 39 out of 149. James Wood Dingers, Cam Smith, Christian Campbell, Matt Shaw. Shoeless Joe on the True Red for the White Sox. 219 out of 299. Still Roman Anthony. Nice. Prismatic Jace Young. Kumar. Pulsar Yohandy Morales. Another one for the Nationals. $37 out of 499. Red Wave Kyle Teal. Fireworks Condon. Blue, Tris Speaker. Another hit for the Red Sox. 47 out of 199. Silver Boston Bateman. Dinger's Leo DeVries. I wonder who that could possibly be. Red throwback signatures on the rookie auto. It's another DC for DC. What a break for the Nationals, man. Dylan Cruz on the rookie auto to 99. 9 out of 99. It's one of those cases. Kevin Alcantara on the Pulsar for the Cubs. Another rookie hit. 140 out of 499. Red Wave Leo. Talisman Condon. That's a double dip that we like to see. Big Amish. Nick Kurtz, True Red again. Second hit of the break for the A's on the Kurtz. 177 out of 299. Silver Jose Canseco. Prismatic Schemes. Damn. Hey, the numbered cards are cool for Kurtz, but I want some ink. Some more top loads real quick, don't mind me. All right. Box 6. Great first half of the case. All right, box 6. Pulsar J.D. Dix. Yeah, that's for Arizona. 273 out of 499. Red Wave, Brayton Taylor. Spencer Jones on the Talisman. Nice Ricky Henderson on the blue. The Late Great, the Man of Steel. Nice hit for the A's again. 42 out of 199. Silver Braylon Paint. Reggie Jackson Dingers, Yankees edition. Pulsar, Casey Mize. That's the wrong Mize. Johnny Mize. Thinking too much with the playoffs. 382 out of 499. Johnny Mize, it's for the Giants. And a red Fireworks. Alright, this time I'll get it right. James Tibbs III. See, first try. Red Fireworks for the Giants again. 158 out of 199. Purple. Hank Greenberg. A different old schooler. Different legend for Detroit this time. Greenberg on the purple. 134 out of 149. Silver Thomas Ajacey. Carson Williams Fireworks. True Red Brady House. And Wyatt Sanford, Sensational Signatures. First auto of the break for the Pirates. Brady House, another one for Washington. Nice color match on the True Red. 222 out of 299. Chase Burns Prismatic. Pulsar Chris Cortez, another hit for the Angels. 5 out of 499. Silver Nolan Ryan. Christian Campbell Talisman. Pulsar Johnny Bench. Another bench hit for the Reds. .335 out of 499. Red Wave Cal Ripken. Higgins with Talisman. Dollander. So JC. Purple Paul Mulder. Toronto is on the board. Like everyone predicted, the AL leading Toronto Blue Jays. 92 out of 149 on the Mulder. Silver Namala. Jackson Cherry on the Dingers. Sensational Signatures Jack Leiter. Another auto for Texas. Base Jack Leiter. Mel Ott, one more hit on the True Red for the Giants. 86 out of 299. Red Wave Boston Bateman. Fireworks Spencer Jones. Smith Kumar Rocker. Pulsar Tyson Neighbors. I want to say San Diego's first hit of the break. Padres are on the board. 478 out of 499. Silver Takoa Roby. Hagen Smith Prismatic. Green Scoped Blas Montes and Pulsar Rookie Throwback Signatures. Chase Dollander. Rockies having a solid break. Dollander, 114 out of 199. How rare are the Cherry Blossom cards? We usually get 2 a case. And they're numbered to 20. Las Montes, 45 out of 75. And I said again for Seattle, one of their top prospects. Pujols on the dingers. True Red, another Bobby Witt Jr. $241 of $299. Silver Buster Posey. Rhett Lauder Prismatic. Alright, really nice first half. Let's hope the second half it's got the juice as well. What the heck they do with these? Okay. Second half of the case, box number 7. True Red Colin Houck. Nice one for the Mets. 83 out of 299. Silver Christy Mathewson. Talisman Charles Bazana. Red Lauder. Max Muncy. Purple Colt Keith. Tigers. 16 out of 149. Red Wave Cecil Fielder and a red dingers, of course. Why wouldn't it be another DC for DC? Dylan Cruz. Color match insert. Red dingers. 142 out of 199. Of course. Chase Young. Sure. I am. Pulsar. Rock Porter. Another one for Texas. 310 out of 499. Silver Ryan Sloan. Dingers James Tibbs. There's Kurtz. Blue Adrian Gonzalez and a Mojo Bubba Chandler. Very nice. Second base mojo of the break. Hopefully another Skeens for them. 17 out of 25. Had a couple of nice moments last month or so. Aegon for San Diego. 145 out of 199. Schemes on the fireworks. Red Power Starlin Cobbett for the Marlins. 17 out of 99. Silver Kumar Rocker on the rookie. Prismatic D on that one is Yankees edition. That base one still goes to Atlanta. Pulsar, Brennan Sprout. Red Sensational Signatures, Homer Bush Jr. I want to say Tampa's first out of the break. Maybe not. Still though, 6299 to the first auto at least. And the Sprout Goat on the board. Pulsar, Brandon Sprout for the Mets. 393 out of 499. A little Chandler the Talisman. Pulsar, Kevin McGonigal, nice one. One of the tippy top prospects in all of baseball. 409 out of 499. Silver Mariano Rivera. Dingers of Ethan Holiday. Another Pulsar throwback signatures. Another rookie. I was just forgetting some different ones. Another nice rookie auto though. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Throwback signatures. Pulsar 179 out of 199. And one more rookie hit behind him. Kobe Mayo on the blue. Four out of 199 on the Mayo for the O's. Alex Freeland Red Wave. Prismatic Cam Smith. Pulsar Darryl Strawberry. The Legend for the Mets. 156 out of 499. Silver Las Montes from an Anthony Talisman. True Red, Aiden Miller. One of the Phillies' top prospects on the True Red. Philly having a solid break. 166 out of 299. Red Wave Brock Wilken. Prismatic Jim Tomei. Finally getting an orange wave here. First orange wave of the break. Nice Arjun Namala for Toronto. Nice hit. 28 out of 49. Silver Colt Keith. Fireworks Dollander. Zach Veen. Kevin Alcantara. Pulsar Owen Hall. And Angel Chivilli. Silver Prospect Signatures. Another one for the Rockies. Having a nice break. Owen Hall for the Tigers on the Pulsar. 36 out of 499. Connor Griffin Prismatic. Let's move these back. There we go. Every time. box 8. Greg Maddux. Nice one on the Pulsar. Braves. 161 out of 499. Bubba Chandler on the Red Wave. Dion Prismatic. Luke Keishel. Red Bauer. Don Trell Willis. Another one for the Marlins. Red Power on the D train. 18 out of 99. Silver Chase the Violet. Bubba Chandler on the Talisman. Blue Don Drysdale. The Dodgers legend. The late great. Nice color match. 161 out of 199. Red Wave Braxton Ashcraft and Mojo Talisman of Christian Campbell. Another nice Campbell hit for Boston. Nice hit once again. 17 out of 25. Our third Mojo base of the break. Pulsar Spencer Jones. Yankees. With another Spence. 68 out of 499. Silver Caminero. Fireworks Haesung Kim. Purple. Gil Hodges and a red sensational signatures. Cooper Ingle. Watch out for him. Might be a sneaky one in that Guardian system. Cooper Ingle on the auto. 91 out of 99 for Cleveland. Gil Hodges, another Dodgers legend on the purple. 137 out of 149. Colson Montgomery Talisman. True Red, another Larry Walker for the Cardinals. $136 out of 299. Silver Vance Honeycutt. Rentaro Sasaki on the Dingers. Another Kurtz. Green Scopes. Bryce Rayner, nice for the Tigers. Their 2024 first rounder. 57 out of 75. Another talented one. Super talented. Red Wave Waldrop. Jim Tomei on the Dingers. Haesung Kim. Homer Bush Jr. on the True Red. That's for Tampa. 260 out of 299. Silver Ozzy. Fireworks Dollander. Braden Taylor. Nice hit for the Rays on the base. Sensational signatures. Their second auto of the break. Like him a lot too. Like this kid, shockingly enough. Jesus Mate. Pulsar for the Brewers. Their top prospect. Nice one. 448 out of 499. Red Wave Johnny Mize. Prismatic. Connor Griffin. Blue. Ken Griffey Jr. The kid for Cincinnati. I saw a nice break too. 175 out of 199. Silver Tony La Russa. Travis Bazzana on the Talisman. Pulsar. Tommy Harrington and Colt Keith on the Mojo auto. Second Mojo sensational signatures of the break. Another nice one for Detroit. 19 out of 25. And the Harrington Pulsar once again for Pittsburgh. 424 to 499. James Tibbs on the Dingers. Luis Angel, Dylan Cruz. True Red, Zaire Hope. One of the Dodgers' top prospects on the True Red. 190 out of 299. Another Dodgers' top prospect, Silver, JDP. Paul Skeens Fireworks. Alright, last 4 boxes. Still no king set, no snake skin yet. Comas, of course. Still think we're looking for some gold and another nice auto. And there is our case hit box. So we'll have our snakeskin and hopefully our color blast in here. Alright, let's get that caser. Good luck. Kamehameha. Pulsar, release bias. Another one for Houston. 330 out of 499. Silver Johan Santana. Prismatic Dollander. Pulsar Frank Thomas A's edition. Big hurt in the Bay Area. 47 out of 499. Red Wave, Jake Peavy. Oh man. Groovy. So no color blast. This is going to be our case instead. Damn, it's been a minute. It's a nice name at least. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Groovy. Nice one for Kansas City. So no color blast. We get these. I mean, I think our very first case we got one of these, and since then it's just been all color blasts. We were due for one. But nice one for the Royals. Congrats. Damn. All right. Green Scopes. Christian Scott. Second Christian Scott hit for the Mets. 19 out of 75. Silver Monte Irvin. Dingers. David Ortiz. Campbell. Purple of Boston Bateman and Trey Savage, nice hit. Toronto with the Trey Savage base auto. I think he might get a start. I don't think I've seen any reports from the Blue Jays, but I think he's going to get a start in that divisional series. Boston Bateman on the purple. 29 out of 149 for San Diego. Kurtz on the fireworks. Judge. I thought we would get at least one more. Pulsar Alkaline. That is the 5th Pulsar Alkaline of this break. Don't know why. 219 out of 499. Silver Dante Nori. Dingers, Miggy, Zach Veen. Alright. Pulsar, Caleb Lomavita. Our Snakeskin. Gonna be a bat. Gonna be a non-rookie. Nice. Carter Johnson from Miami. This is for the Marlins, our Snakeskin. Carter Johnson, the super short printed on it, numbered. Caleb Lomavita. Pulsar for the Nats, another Nationals hit. 232 out of 4 at 99. Talisman Acuna. York. Starlin Cava, another one, this time on the True Red. 108 out of 299. Silver Andrew Walters on the rookie. Talisman Dill, Edgar Cuero. Red Sensational Signatures, Jonah Tong. Nice. Little Tong song for the Mets on the auto. Future Ace, 5 out of 99. Nice hit. And number 1 pick, Travis Bazzana on the Pulsar. Nice one. 60 out of 499 for Cleveland. Red Wave Dylan Head. Prismatic Dylan Cruz. Chandler Simpson on the rookie. Purple Bob Gibson. The Hall of Famer for St. Louis. 120 out of 149. Silver Ko Ching Shen. True Red of Vladimir Guerrero Sr. and a redemption. So Vladdy Sr. Montreal now going to Washington. 196 out of 299. Our redemption. Good luck, everybody. Sensational signatures. Card 91. Luis Baez. Nice. For the Houston Astros. Luis Baez, outfielder. I do like that they have to clarify. Luis Baez for the Astros on the redemption. Congrats. True Red. Chase DeLauder. CDL for Cleveland. $124 out of $299. Silver, Manny Ramirez. Fireworks, Connor Griffin. Purple, Miguel Cabrera. Nice little set of the box. It's for the Tigers. 145 out of 149. Red Wave, La Russa. Dingers, Keelan Culpepper. Marcelo. Alright, so that is our case hit. Unfortunately, going to be a groovy. But at least a nice name. Let's see if we can make up for it in these last 3 boxes. Really? I'm assuming this is like a pinch hitter. Hey kid, no pressure or anything, but you're making your Major League debut in the playoffs. I mean, pretty similar, not exactly the same, but it did go pretty well for Evan Carter on the Texas Rangers, so who knows? Yeah, that's a crazy thing to ask of anyone, let alone a guy who's literally never played a single game in the big leagues. He'd be coming in for David Fry essentially, right? Well, they called someone up for Fry already. Alright, box 10. Come on, let's get something nice here. Purple James Wood. And sensational signatures, J.C. Escara. Another rookie auto. This one's for the Yankees. Another nice James Wood. We're going for that rainbow now, of course. James Wood, 59 out of 149. Dingers, Miguel Cabrera. Young. True Red, Jake Peavy. Triple Crown, Cy Young winner for the Padres. 75 out of 299. Silver, James Tibbs. Talisman, Luis Angel. There we go. There is some gold. Pulsar, Travis Bazana to hide. That's fire. Alex Rodriguez on the gold. Seattle Mariners edition. Nice A-Rod. 3 out of 10. That is sick. He didn't wear 3 in Seattle, did he? He eventually wears 13, of course, but I think he's been 13 from the start. Right? Azana on the Pulsar, 376 out of 499. Prismatic Dollander, Zach Mean. Red Power, Ricky Tiedemann. Another one for Toronto. 42 out of 99. Silver Eldridge. Talisman Bryce Rayner. Robin Yount on the Blues for the Brewers. The Hall of Famer. 64 out of 199. Red Wave, Kumar Rocker, and Blue Dingers. Big Poppy. Another hit for Boston. Hall of Famer David Ortiz. 4 out of 99. Tong. Pulsar, Burt Campaneris. It's for the A's. $222 out of 499. Silver Chris Cortez. Prismatic Braden Montgomery. Augustine. Chandler Simpson. Red J. Garrietta. Blue Sensational Signatures. Jackson Wiggins. Cubs with another auto. Our first blue auto of the case. Wiggins. 45 out of 49. Cubs personal pack here. Jake Arrieta on the True Red in front of him. 122 out of 299. Dominant Jake Arrieta. Fireworks Rhett Lauder. Nick York. Pulsar George Lombard Jr. for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, what the hell? What? Sorry, Yankees fans, I didn't even scare you like that. That is for the Bronx Bombers. 37 out of 499. Silver, Jettison Paez. Dingers, Hideki Matsui. I'm assuming y'all would trade Lombard for Paul Skeens with lots of other pieces, though. So, you know, not too far out of the realm of possibility. Caleb Lumbavita strikes again. This time on the purple. 9 out of 149. Mario Rivera Red Wave. Talisman Bryce Eldridge. True Red. Alex Freeland. Dodgers. 285 out of 299. Hopefully gets another chance next year. Silver Jesus Mate. Prismatic Kumar Rocker. Marcelo. There we go. Blue Legendary Signatures with the bat as well. Nice. Got the David Ortiz dingers. Now you're getting the David Ortiz auto. Nice hit for, yeah, Boston's won the break. They're just winning this break, man. Legendary Blue David Ortiz. That is 29 out of 49. We will make some room on the board for that one. Let's get our two young Nats to the side. Make some room for the Hall of Famer. Nice hit for the Red Sox. And another Jacob Wilson on the Pulsar. Ace on the solid 1-2. 18 out of 49. Red Wave, Ryan Clifford. Kurtz on the Fireworks. Edgar Cuero. Green Scopes. Aaron Judge. Yankees have to answer back after the Poppy. One of their best hitters of all time. You get their best hitter of all time. 47 out of 75. Aaron Judge. Silver Ryan Sandberg. Dingers Miguel Cabrera. That'll be a fun one to assess after this year. Especially if the Yankees do well in the postseason. Where does Judge rank all time for just the Yankees? I don't know if it really means that, but me personally, if I have to like draft a team of all-time Yankees, he's top 3. I feel like it's probably Babe somewhere in there. He probably has to be in there. And then either Mariano, just for the sure doubt I'm going to be the best closer of all time for like 20 years. And then Judge, Jeter, Gehrig, Yogi. You make a case, man. if you're down in the Mariano Rivera thing, just know how important a lockdown closer is. Alright, penultimate box number 5. What the 5 of the second round, I guess? No, box 11 total. Tripping. Blue, Homer Bush Jr., and another Dante Nori, this time on the base auto. Sensational signatures for the Phillies. Another one for the Phils. Another Homer Bush for Tampa. On the blue. 50 out of 199. Talisman Condon. Pulsar Jack Morris for Toronto. .221 out of 499. Silver 20 Perez. Prismatic Paul Skeens. True Red. Another Kellen Lindsay hit for the Dodgers. Yeah. I mean, I want to say a lot of tune in on that Kellen Lindsay. Red Wave, 2D Dixon, Parks Walshman. You know, if, I guess that is a good thing for your team. You know, if you lose your all-star closer, you know, to gambling, they still can make the playoffs. Who would have thought? But you also have to lose your number 3 starter, too. So, you know. 271 out of 4, you know, on the Roberto Clemente. It's tough. Silver the Violet, Roman Anthony. Red Power. Another James Wood. Building the rainbow, man. Building that rainbow. James Wood, 7 out of 99. Red Wave Connor Norby. Red Fireworks Haesung Kim. Nice rookie. Hit a dinger in his last game. Hopefully getting hot for the playoffs. 120 out of 199. Yeah, it's insane what he's done. It's pretty insane. We'll keep building this rainbow too, I guess. True Blue DC for DC. Dylan Cruz on the rookie for the Nationals. 16 out of 199. It's them in Boston, man. They won that break. Silver, Bud Selig, Talisman Jack Leiter, Keishel. I feel like it's going to be either Vote or, I keep wanting to say Dan Campbell, but it's not Dan Campbell. It's the dude for the Mariners. I think it's Dan something or other. It's going to be either or, I think. Pulsar, Edwin Encarnacion, Mac Horvath for the Rays, their 3rd auto. Mac on the sensational signatures. Edwin Encarnacion, Toronto edition on the Pulsar. 306 out of 499. Fireworks James Wood. Wagner. Purple J.D. Dix. Yeah. Another one for Arizona. 77 out of 149. Silver Dalton Rushing on the rookie. Dingers David Ortiz. Jim Simpson. True Red. Braxton Ashcraft. I'm going to watch out for it in Pittsburgh, too. I like him, too. 73 out of 299. Red Wave Gil Hodges. Talisman Bryce Rayner. Agustin Ramirez. Another Orange Wave coming up. Pulsar. Chase Burns. Nice hit for Cincy. $14 out of $4.99. Silver Starlin Cava. Prismatic Braden Montgomery. What do we have here? Another Prismatrix. Another red Prismatrix. That better not be one of those kids on the board. Ooh, it's not. That's a nice one, though. Rintaro Sasaki. Nice color match on the red throwback signatures. Damn good case. That's for the non-MLB spot, though. 38 out of 99. And another Carter Johnson. This one numbered on the Orange Wave. 30 out of 49. Red Wave Sprout Goat. Fireworks Red Louder. Skirts. True Red Andrew Jones for Atlanta. This should be Hall of Famer. 6 out of 299. Silver Walker Yannick. Dinger Sadeki Matsui. Jason. Alright. And then there was one. Last box mojo. Thank you again, everybody. What a nice one, man. Seriously, I think top to bottom, one of our better cases of the Prizm. Lots of nice hits. Lots of nice names hidden. Couple teams in the lead. I think it can't really be denied. Red Sox and Nats kind of smoke in the break, but plenty of nice hits to go around for people. We'll do a full recap. Every single hit. Every number card, every auto, every short print as well. But before that, we got one more box. There we go. Two Boom Grub. With a banger here. And it's a very nice case of Prizm. Good luck, everybody. Thank you again. Starting off with the purple. Sprout Goat. One more Brandon Sprout for the Mets. Purple. 119 out of 149. Red Wave Trish Speaker. Jace LaViolette on the Dingers for the non-MLB spot. True Red. Jace LaViolette for the non-MLB spot. Nice last couple of boxes for them. Another Jace LaViolette hit. 74 out of 299. Silver Cliff Lee. Christian Moore Prismatic. White Sanford. Pulsar Miles Naylor. A's with the Naylor. 18 out of 499. Hardly know her. Alejandro Rosario Silver. Red Wave, excuse me. And another David Ortiz Dingers. This one red. Boston, man. Unbelievable break. 78 out of 199. Red Power. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Twins. I think this might be the first time I've called their name out. So there we go. Twins on the board. Rod Carew. 63 out of 99. Mr. 3000 gets them a hit, shockingly enough. Tink Hen, Silver, Talisman, Dylan Cruz, Nick Kurtz. Blue, Yu-Min Lin, Sensational Signatures, Darren Erstad. Some fun throwback autos in here. Darren Erstad for the Angels. Got the sick pinstripes on, the navy blue unis. That's clean. Nice stuff for the Angels. That's Anaheim Angels, too. Sick. Yu-Min Lin on the blue. Second blue of the break for Arizona. 181 out of 199. Cam Smith. Dingers. Pablo Sandoval. Panda Watch. On the Pulsar for the Giants. 331 out of 499. Silver. A-Rod. Base. Fireworks. Kel Lindsey. Louder. Black Gold number 2. I thought we were due for something like that. So Pulsar, Carson Bench. We'll make that same. It's that same risk. We'll see if it's worth saving until the end. Good luck. Christian Moore, Fireworks. Orange Wave as well. Braden Montgomery. Nice BMO for the White Sox. 34 out of 49. Silver, Starlin Cava. Bazana on the Prismatic. J-Law. Nice Jordan Lawler on the base sensational signatures. Another auto for Arizona. Super solid break for them. Jordan Lawler personal pack. Okay. True Red on the J-Law. Got the auto. Got the base. 182 out of 299. Broadway, Blake Burke. Hazy's Mane on the Talisman. Luis Angel. Alcantara. Oscara. Seaver King, another hit for the Nationals. Pulsar Seaver King. 111 out of 499. Silver Mason Win. Vladdy Senior Dingers Angels Edition. Blue Elston Howard, and our last auto of the break. One more rookie auto, very fitting. Chase Mydroth. White Sox with the Mydroth. I think that might be their first hit as well. Nice to get the White Sox on the board. Some last box mojo. Yankees with another one. Blue 134 to 199. Elston Howard. Tommy White on the Fireworks. Luke Keishel. Pulsar. One more for the Nats, of course. It's Darren Baker. Pulsar, another rookie hit. 420, nice at a 499. Silver, Roberto Clemente. Aiden Miller, Prismatic. Alejandro Rosario, Austin Wells, and Jettison Paez. And let's end it with our second Black Gold of the break. Let's see if this was worth it. Good luck, everybody. Black Gold number 2. Gonna be not a rookie. Ooh, okay. That is nice. I think that's worth it for sure. The switch pitcher. The Mariners first rounder. Durangelo Sipja on the Black Gold. Very, very nice. 4 out of 5. Our second Black Gold of the break. Very nice. Very nice break. Thank you again, everybody. That will do it for us. And Carson Bench. Thank you for doing a job. Pulsar, Carson Bench. One more for the Mets. Another first rounder. 162 out of 499. All right. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's do our recap, starting with all of our Pulsars. Out of 499. Tyson Neighbors, Johnny Bench, Chris Cortez, Johnny Mize, J.D. Dix, Kevin Alcantara, Yohani Morales, Cam Smith, Spencer Arrighetti, Carter Holton, Spencer Jones, Al Kaline, Hurston Waldrop, Tony Perez, Max Muncy, Christian Moore, Bobby Miller, PJ Orlando, Austin Wells, Ryan Clifford, Al Kaline, Thomas Harrington, and Grover Alexander. Rest of our Pulsars. Carson Bench, Darren Baker, Seaver King, Pablo Sandoval, Miles Naylor, Chase Burns, Edwin Encarnacion, Roberto Clemente, Jack Morris, Jacob Wilson, George Lombard Jr., Bert Campaneris, Travis Bazana, Caleb Lobrita, Al Kaline. That's 5 Pulsars. Insane. Frank Thomas, Luis Baez, Thomas Harrington, Hazy Smade, Spencer Jones, Greg Maddox, Owen Hall, Darryl Strawberry, Kevin McConnell, Brian Sprout, and Brock Porter.
Here we go.
All right. All of our Reds to 299. Jordan Lawler, Jace LaViolette, Andrew Jones, Braxton Ashcraft, Kellen Lindsay, Alex Freeland, Jake Arrieta, Jake Peavy, Chase Tillotto, Vladdy Sr., Starlin Cava, Zaire Hope, Homer Bush Jr., Larry Walker, Aiden Miller, Colin Houck, Bobby Wood Jr., Mel Ott, Brady House, Big Amish, Nick Kurtz, Joe Jackson, Up for our 299s, Drew Beam, Ethan Salas, Leo DeRocha, Brett Saberhagen, Bobby Wood again, Deion Sanders, Robin Ventura, Jacob Wilson, Aaron Judge, Blake Burke, Ian Kinsler, Jace LaViolette, and Braden Montgomery. Our blues and our red inserts, all to 199. Elston Howard, Hugh Midland, Dingers, David Ortiz, Dylan Cruz, Fireworks, Hason Kim, Homer Bush Jr., Robin Yount, Ken Griffey Jr., Don Drysdale, Kobe Mayo, Adrian Gonzalez, Dingers, Dylan Cruz, Fireworks, James Tibbs, Ricky Henderson, Tris Speaker, Fireworks, Tommy White, Braylon Brody, Gary Sheffield, Yumin Lin, Dante Nori, Luke Gehrig, Barry Walker, Johnny Farmello, Prismatic Seaver King, and Christian Scott. Purples, all to 149. Spro Goat, J.D. Dix, Caleb Lomavita, James Wood, Miguel Cabrera, Bob Gibson, Boston Babin, Gil Hodges, Colt Keith, Paul Molitor, Hank Greenberg, Andy Pettit, Grady Sizemore, Johnny Bench, Wyatt Sanford, Vance Honeycutt, Joshua Gonzalez, and Big Amish, another Nick Kurtz. Red Powers and blue inserts, all to 99. Rod Carew, James Wood, Dingers, David Ortiz, Ricky Tiedemann, Dontrell Willis, Sterling Cava, Mike Schmidt, Marcelo Meyer, Fireworks, James Tibbs, Prismatic, James Triantos, Jay Stollander, Seaver King, Talisman Marcelo, and Bryce Matthews. Green Scopes to 75. MVP, Aaron Judge, Christian Scott, Bryce Rayner, Laz Montes, Jace Young, the rookie, Paul O'Neill, Billy Martin, nice Roman Anthony. Orange Wave, just a few to 49. Some nice names though. Braden Montgomery, Carter Johnson, a nice Arjun Mullen. Moj is a 25. Again, some more names. Talisman, Christian Campbell, Bubba Chandler, and a nice Heston Kirsten. Our first of 2 Cherry Blossoms. Mel Ott, that's San Francisco Baseball Giants. Cherry Blossom to 20. Our only gold of the break, a nice one though. Mariners edition of Alex Rodriguez. That was 3 out of 10. That's it on the gold. Our Snakeskin, nice Carter Johnson, and our case set. No color blast today, unfortunately, but a nice name. Bobby Witt Jr. on the groovy. Nice hits. Alright, most of our autos starting off with our base.